I'm Rhett Nelson with EastIdahoNews.com. The topic of renewable energy is gaining interest nationwide and seems to be an increasingly popular trend, from electric vehicles to solar power. There's a lot of information about solar power and a lot of companies offering that service to you as a consumer. But making that decision to go solar as a consumer can be a complicated one.
With solar panels, you only have power while the sun is shining. And so ideally you want to have power 24 hours a day. So that's where the net metering agreement and a grid-tied system would come into play. So you'd put the solar panels on your roof, you would then execute the net metering agreement with us. You would then grid tie that system so that you could produce power during the day. That power would come back into the grid, and then in the evenings when you needed power and were not producing it, you could pull that power back off the grid for your own personal use. There's basically three different reasons why somebody would be considering doing solar or really any sort of renewable generation, whether that be wind or a different type of resource that they're going to do at their home. So the first reason would be to offset your own personal energy consumption, to offset your carbon footprint. Second reason is going to be for sustainability, reliability reasons, to maintain power at your home in case of a long-term power outage or that type of a reason. The third being is to offset your own personal power bill or energy consumption, doing it for a financial reason to affect your bottom line.
The price is based off of the size of the system, and the size of the system is always based off of how much energy that homeowner is going to use. Can't predict how much you're going to use in the future, but if I look at the last 12 months, and as long as there's no major lifestyle changes, that's a pretty good indication of, like, that's my best number to use to say, here's the system you would need. People pay a utility bill every month. If people can afford to pay their utility bill, and if solar is going to cost them the same as what their utility bill is, almost everyone can afford solar. Most people look at it, their finance bill combined with whatever electric bill they still have, they look at what that is relative to what they were paying before that, and that's where most people make their decision to go solar or not.
Everybody does things a little bit differently based on the retail rates that you're paying for power and then how you're going to get compensated for your power. It can dramatically affect whether or not it's a good decision for you.